What's up out there? Welcome back to Melvor Idle Hardcore. This is episode 38. I was out of town for a few days. I did a video early and then took a long drive. And I had internet, but just like on Wi-Fi. So didn't take my laptop or anything with me. I have my phone, not my work phone. I can't put any of this on my work phone. So I have my other phone, which doesn't have internet. So I was basically strapped to Wi-Fi. So I can only check the game every few hours or whatever. And we were busy anyway. I didn't have a whole lot of time to do much. So I wanted to do things that I could advance my game without having to think about it or without having to put much effort into, because I knew I just wouldn't have the time. So what I basically did is I now have, of course, we're starting back with the summoning page. I now have all of the marks. We're at level 90, almost 91. All the marks are done. And once I got the 90, I started working on the devil one here. And I basically just set fire making to go. There is a note up here that says after you find the first mark, you are required to create at least one summoning tablet for the familiar in order to find the additional marks. And that's fine. You just, once you find this here, you just create a tablet, and then I used the tablets up. We created, you go buy the materials for it. Like say, you have a dagger and the red shard, you craft one of these, you get 25 of them and you're done. That's it. And then you can start getting the others. So with that knowledge in hand, the reason I only have 11 of these is I basically just turn this on and let it run in the background. So I went over to fire making. I looked at actually I had to chop up a bunch of trees. So I had to go wood cutting, and then I got a bunch of trees, and then I just cut through whatever I had, or burned through whatever I had in fire making. And that was that. I did the same thing with the leprechaun one. I think I only created one and then just let it thieve until it was done. The crafting one. Once the thieving one got done, I started working on the crafting one, and then I got sick of that one and went over to fire making, because once I hit level 90, I was like, all right, I could do something with fire making and try to push that up a little bit. There is some nice bonuses on fire making. Once you get into here, you get more global mastery. So I thought, it might be worthwhile to push some additional, I don't have any of them at that yet, but I was pushing towards this, basically. Bottom line, I was really working, while I was gone, I was working on crafting, fire making, and maybe a little bit of thieving. So as you can tell, these didn't really go up that fast, but I didn't feel like going to creating the tablets, and I'm short on space. I had to go create the tablets, and it was getting to be a headache. So once I had the first mark and created the first tablet, I just let these things run. So that was kind of the strategy I did. And I don't know, I don't feel like it was a horrible strategy. It's probably not the best one. I should have planned things out a little better. Like I thought, all right, pick something and go. And that's kind of where it landed. I didn't really feel like putting a lot of effort into it. Definitely no combat or anything. That just wasn't going to happen. So that's where things are today. I finally got the herblore one to kick over. So I got that one today. I sat there. I think I let this run overnight and mined up. I bought some gym gloves. I think I had like 20,000 charges on it. I had a couple thousand diamonds. So I did the damage, or the diamond luck potions, and finally got this thing to pop. So then I created some more of I created the tablet, and then went back and started creating more damage, the diamond ones, the diamond lucks, and up to 5 now. So that's not too bad of progress. These are really slow to get there. I think even on my standard account, they're slow. And I burned through everything I had. I had a bunch of extra mats sitting there on my standard account that I don't have on this one. And it's still, I don't think this is finished yet. So we are at level 90, almost to 91. So that's good. I am not feeling a lot of this summoning. It's kind of boring to me. Some of these are okay. Like if I was going to do, say, fishing, I might craft some of these up. If I was going to do some rune crafting, I might craft these up. It gives you some extra bonuses, but they're pretty expensive, and you can get a lot of these just passively as you use the skill or the combat or whatever. So I really don't see myself. What I'm basically getting down to is that I don't really see myself using much of these at all, like hardly ever. I might do, what was the one that was one of these was damage reduction. I that one was probably one that I would keep, you know, constructing. But I mean, some of these other ones, they're just extra Slayer coins, but it costs you a bunch of Slayer coins to make. I mean, I'm not feeling it. This one I like, the witch one with the magic damage and accuracy bonus, the ranged accuracy and strength bonus I like, and then this one here, Minotaur, Centaur, and Witch I think are good. Wolf one's not bad. I kind of dig that one too, and the occultist I like because it's evasion on. I think it's all around evasion. So I dig these here, but some of the rest of these I just hit point regeneration. I don't think even works in hardcore. Apply burn on hit. I could apply these others. You know, I could be running the wolf and occultist on all my characters, or you know the one that's targeted. You know, here's the witch one, here's the ranged one, and here's the melee one. I could tie these three together with one of these two. You know what I mean? There's like so many other options I could do that all these other ones just kind of I don't care about. The crafting ones are okay. This one, fire making interval, yeah, that's probably good, but I don't know. It's pretty expensive to get with all the gems you have to buy, and then it's you gotta have 3 shards for it. That thing's expensive. I'm just not feeling it. I'm pretty well broke. I think both. I'm not on this account, but on my standard account, I had pretty much the same money on both accounts, 300 million, something like that. That account I've spent a lot of money buying marks. Like I made a bunch of these devil ones, I think, or the dragon ones. I can't remember which. There's a few of these that I made a lot of on my standard account, like the wolf and the octopus and stuff like that. And these are very expensive to make once you buy all the shards. And I'm poor. I think I'm down to 30 million on that account. You know, from 200, that's a pretty significant drop. And I've not been spending that money on this account on purpose because it's just, I'm not seeing the return. I'm at almost the same level as my standard account. I actually have more, because I've spent more time with this one really, but I have all of the marks here where I think I'm missing the dragon one on my standard account. It's either dragon or unicorn, one of those two I'm missing. Because I haven't been doing a whole lot of combat. But I mean, I'm just kind of, this summoning things, you can get the marks. Once you've got the initial mark and you've made the first tablet, you can just get the rest of these as time goes by. You can, I don't know, once this hits 99, I can see myself just completely ignoring summoning. Aside from a couple a few here and there that I like. The rest of these just not interesting. Not interesting at all. Even the synergies, I'm just still not, I'm not interested in any of these synergies. Like even, I don't know, I haven't really looked at them a whole lot, but I'm just not interested in them. So again, still just not feeling summoning. It's a skill. It's kind of cool, but that's it. As far as Herblore goes, I did gain a level. I think I'm up 1 level from where I was. I've got a few more diamonds to finish up. I think what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to take a course correction. I've got plenty of Baron Toe. I'm going to go get some, this pigtail. I'm going to get a bunch of pigtail and I'm going to start growing pigtail. I meant to do it today. I just haven't gotten to it. I'm going to take this. I'm going to make as much pigtail as I can for like a few days or whatever. I'd like to get a few 100,000 of it built up. And then I'm going to take this to 99 using the pigtail. I don't need the Baron Toe. I have more than enough. Going and farming this stuff isn't a big deal. Like I could go farm some horns up, but that's a whole day of farming that I miss out running other things that I could be farming to get horns. Now I could also do, I'd have to grow some of these other herbs, but I could also do some of these, but I wouldn't get much XP compared to that. So I know this one's not a ton of XP. It's only 102 versus, 187 or 166, but, I can just continually grow the pigtail in the background. I think it grows faster. So It doesn't take as long to grow as the Barrento. I have a good stash of Barrento, so I can run that one in the background. Every once in a while, kick it over, get the herblore built up, and get that polished off. There's only 2.5 levels left to go, pretty much. Well, 3, whatever I'm on. Math is hard today, so I think that's going to be my plan for that. I'm going to switch over and probably start stealing from do thieving from the farmer. Once I get the pigtail, I'll try to fill my inventory up so I don't get anything but pigtail. We'll see how that goes. So the crafting one, I did the same. I did what I did for my standard account. So this is at 99. I moved over to leather leather boots and started working on that. I still need to finish this. I had a bunch of leather, but I think I got rid of whatever little pile I had left, and I'll buy more later whenever I get around to going back to this and work on finishing summoning. These marks are not, aside from the combat ones, I'm not terribly concerned about the marks anymore. I've got pretty much all of the skill-based ones. I got 3 of them I have to finish here, but for the most part, we're good. I'm going to be focusing on the combat ones. As far as combat goes, let's see here. Let's get rid of some of this garbage and take that. I have 445 or so clears on the volcano. I let this thing run yesterday for a while and today for a while. I have still not received anything besides the helmet and shield. In fact, I got another helmet and I think I got another shield. So I have no other gear coming out of that dungeon. It's kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. I think I've been working between these strength and defense. I think it was on strength last because I was trying to get the Minotaur one. And I think I did have Minotaur stuff, didn't I? I did not, just wolf. I think I had it and I got rid of it. But I've been trying to work on whatever, like passively just gain these in the background without the tablets. I'm just like, whatever, I don't care. This thing will hit 99 soon enough. It's fine. I'll have to just focus on it. So that's kind of it. That's kind of all I've done. I haven't really had a whole lot of time to do much of anything else. I did run on my standard account. I went through the Infernal Stronghold. I think I could do that now. And the Infernal Cape is an upgrade of the Fire Cape, so that was cool. What do we get? Oh, and Infernal Cores. Found out where I get those for my, the claws. The 2 different claws. So I've got this one and I've got the other one equipped on my melee side. So yeah, I still haven't tried any of these other dungeons with this account yet. I will probably do so here soon. And I was going through here on my standard account trying to finish all the monsters off. And let's see, I beat these. These kind of suck. The vampire and the maiden, they kind of heal themselves. I think I beat these 2 on this account. I have not fought these things on this account yet. I don't know if I have the boot. Do I have the boot? I don't think I've bought the boot yet. Nope, I haven't bought the boot, so I got to save up and buy the boot. So I don't know. Things are cruising along. I meant to hit fishing actually. And I think what I want to do, or what I probably will be doing, I'd love to get back to Slayer stuff. Specifically, I want to kill these spiders because you can get this dagger and the dagger looks cool. But I could also work through the Infernal Stronghold. I cannot idle it. I can't even idle it on my standard account. I can idle all the way up to the end boss, and then the end boss I have to actually pay attention. If you kill it between 5 and 10 times, you get enough of these Infernal Cores to upgrade those 2 claws, and I have the 2 claws. I'm ready to do that. I just need to get the clears. But the dungeon takes a little while. I cleared it 2 or 3 times on my standard account yesterday, and I thought, you know what, I don't feel like doing a whole lot of that all in one shot for like 2 hours, so I just kind of did a little bit here and there. I'll come back to that one on that account. I'll probably do that on that account first, just to see what the claw's like, and then come back and do that on this one. But in the meantime, I am definitely going to idle this volcanic cave a lot because I need the rest of this gear. Still don't have the legs or the plate body, so we're going to work for that. And then I need to come back to the Dragon's Den. I still need the ancient dragon hide body. All I have is this crappy thing here. I still haven't got the new one yet. But so that's where we are going forward. It's going to be volcano a lot. Right now, what I'm doing, the reason I'm fishing is for these raw skelly fish. I think I'm going to let this go overnight tonight. And I want to replenish my prayer points up as high as possible. I think I can get 200 and some thousand by tomorrow. Sure, I could go in here and craft the octopus thing for summoning, which would be great. But I would have to go get, I don't have anything raw. Well, I guess I have nope. I don't have raw whale anymore. No, got rid of them. So I either sold them or used them. I don't remember which. So I would have to go fish up a bunch of stuff and then turn it into mats to come back. And it's a 3% chance to get an additional item. I really don't feel like doing all that. So that's why you see me just fishing without the tablets. All I care about is getting the raw skelly fish. I'm not advancing summoning by doing that, but I'm fine with it. It's okay. One last clarification also is in the combat stuff. I don't know if I pointed it out well enough, but when I was fighting the dragon in the volcano there, the one thing I meant to hit on is that there is a 70% chance for one of his attacks to happen and a 30% chance for the other. And I went through detail on how he doesn't have a regular attack. He just has the 2 special attacks. What I forgot to say is I thought that 70 and 30%, I didn't think it was his chance to use them. I thought it was his chance to hit with them. And that's where I got sideways. So it's not a chance to hit, it's a chance to use them. And if you go into, say, the Perilous Peaks, all of these do the same thing. They've got 70, 30s and whatever. They all do the exact same kind of attack that he does. So when you get into these here, all you have to do is look at the special attacks he does, not the melee attacks. So just a little tidbit there, and just something I wanted to clarify because I don't think I quite explained it the way I wanted to. But at any rate, that is it. That's all we got. I'm looking forward to more volcano, and hopefully I can get the rest of that gear by the time the next video comes out, because that's, I think, what I'm going to push for. I want to get my high-end gear, get all that done, and then I think we'll go back into Slayer tasks again, try to get my Slayer built up, because once I have the gear for it, I'll be ready to build more. Oh, and I should also add that I think I leveled up my strength, and I'm very close on defense, and I'm pretty sure I got my hit points up a level. So all good things, all good. Anyway, that's it. That's all we got. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.